Hi everyone, welcome to According to Matome, and I am Matome. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. So today I wanted to do a video that's gonna talk about building financial wealth, building financial independence, building financial success. There's so many videos out there that say do this, do that, do this, do that, and they're not practical. So I thought I would do a video that's very practical to show you where I started with my financial growth, where I am, what I'm doing, and how you can implement those same things to grow and improve your financial situation. So the first thing I'm going to start with is credit score. We hear people talking about credit score. It's very important. So what is your credit score? So basically your credit score is a three-digit number that lenders like banks, car financing, clothing stores use to determine whether they're going to give you credit, how much credit they're going to give you, and what interest rate you're going to pay. It is very important that your credit score is healthy, meaning it is between 600 and 800. So you need to determine where you are in that range. The highest you can get is 850, which is excellent credit score. The lowest is 0, pretty much. Where can you check your credit score? I use ClearScore. It's the easiest platform to check your credit score. It gives you a timeline, it gives you monthly reports, and it gives you tips and tricks on how to improve your score. It shows you how many accounts you have open or how many credit lines you have open. So credit score is a good one. I would advise you to join credit score and see where you are if you don't know your current credit score, clear score, I mean, and you will see where your credit score is currently sitting. So I'm going to give you a history of my credit score, where I am, how I've improved, and what my goals are. So I got my first credit line as a store account. I got a Rage account. I advise everybody who doesn't have any credit line to open Rage because they pretty much give it to everybody. They gave it to me when I was a student in university, or I was fresh out of matric. I'm not sure, somewhere there. It was in 2012. So yeah, I was fresh out of matric. They gave me something like 500, and it was low. It was enough for me at that time. And so from 2012 to 2024, that's a pretty long credit history. That's another factor that lenders are gonna judge you with. How long have you had your credit? It is very important as well. It helps you qualify for higher credit, like high personal loans or high credit on your store accounts. So I opened mine in 2012. I have to admit, I wasn't very good at it. I didn't pay on time. I missed some payments. I was just bad. I wasn't educated enough to have credit at that time. But I can't say I'm not grateful for that credit that I had because it allowed me to get to where I am today. So 2012 to 2020, I didn't keep up with my payments. I missed a whole lot of payments, and I will show you here with credit score. It will show how many payments clear score, how many payments I missed. So don't do that. When you get a line of credit, always make sure that you pay your account on time. You don't miss any payments, and wait until the 10th of the next month before you spend the credit that you have. So what lenders do is you pay your account on the 25th or the 1st or the 7th, whatever the case may be. But for this video, I'm going to use the 25th. You pay on the 25th. you have to wait for the lender, meaning the bank or the store banking account, to go to the credit bureau, report that this person has paid this account. Then the credit bureau will set your credit back to zero. Then you have to wait until the 10th before you spend the credit available on your store card. I didn't do this for a very long time, so I would pay on the 25th and then spend on the 26th. My credit score would go down because it would be like I haven't paid my accounts. After the Rage one, so 2023, I closed my Rage account because I had had it for too long and I just wasn't using it the right way. And I wanted a fresh start with credit that was gonna be better. So what I did was, because I had a credit history, I had gotten a job. I was able to go to Makro and get Micro Credit. It was a very low credit because of my credit history. Like, my credit history told them I don't know how to use credit, so they couldn't take the risk and give me too much credit. So they gave me like entry level, the lowest that they can give me. Then from there, because I had learned more, I had Googled, I had watched videos, I was able to use my macro credit the right way. So I usually use it for online groceries. So what we do is we buy everything in bulk. Micro has bulk buying. They have free delivery, so I don't have to worry about getting transport, coming with big sugar, flour, whatever. So I buy on the 10th of the month. Then I pay for that account on the 25th. And then after the 25th, I wait until the 10th again, and then I buy again. I will show you how my credit history has changed from 2023 to 2024, because I have been extremely consistent with paying my debt. I haven't missed it. Always pay the full amount. So what you run the risk of doing when you pay the minimum is your interest rate will go up. You have to pay more interest if you don't pay the full amount. So always make sure that you pay the full amount at the end of the month, so that your account resets to zero, and then you go back and you spend again. If you feel you can't pay the full amount on your accounts, I always advise use less than 50% of your credit. So if they gave you a credit of 500, always use less than 250. That way you are using a small amount of your credit, which contributes to your credit score, and you are spending enough, or just enough for you to be able to pay your debt back. I hope that makes sense. Then after the Makro Credit, I used it from, I want to say, May until August. And then we started doing renovations at home. We needed more money. So I want to put it this way. Rage opened doors for me to be able to get Makro Credit. And then because I was using Makro Credit well, it was able to open some financial products for me with my bank. So I was able to get a personal loan from Nedbank, because I was able to use my credit the right way. And because my credit history had been healthy from the moment I opened a Makro Credit to the moment I needed the Nedbank personal loan, I had pre-approval for the personal loan. So I didn't even have to go through like a whole hoop where I had to do applications and then wait. The personal loan was already available to me. All I had to do was hit apply on the Nedbank Money app, and everything was done. And I think I got the money, if I'm not lying, I got the money within 2 days or a day or whatever. So it was hassle free. But one thing that I experienced with the Nedbank personal loan was my interest rate is quite high. So any interest rate that is above 10% is too high. But it wasn't that bad. my goal for this year is to get my interest rate for anything that I open going forward to be lower than 10%. Ideally, I would love to have my interest rate to be 2%, but that's going to take time and that's going to take discipline. Currently, my credit score is 619 on Clear Score, but banks use a different measuring system. So on Clear Score, it's 619. On Nedbank, it's 611. So my goal for this year is to get my interest rate, my credit score to 680. It's a big one, but it's very possible. The cool thing is if you use your credit the right way, you can jump up your credit score by 20 points or 8 points or whatever. So it's very achievable to get my interest rate as low as 8% or 9%. We'll see how I do this year, but I'm very hopeful. So main tips for building financial independence and financial success using your credit and improving your credit score. Always start with something that gives you credit that is low. Use less than 50% of that credit. Use that for 1 to 3 months or be patient. You'll see your credit score improving. If you're at 0, you'll go from 0 to 100. It takes time. Like building credit takes time. It takes patience. It takes discipline, and it takes consistency. But eventually you will get to a point where you are comfortable with your credit because you are learning to be disciplined with spending your credit, paying on time, spending enough and not more than you can afford. So always remember consistency, keep it below 50%. Don't take too much credit. Always take what you can afford and then watch your financial situation get better. So yeah, I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you guys for watching my content. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for engaging. I appreciate you so much. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. That was my target for the past 2 months. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for engaging with my content. I will see you in the next video.